Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first session of GK. So this would be a series of sessions which will run from today onwards, where you will get short videos for what's happening day in and day out in the current affairs segment, and also from the general knowledge perspective, it would be very important for your CLAT exam. So we'll start with the first session today, and let's see what we have in store for you. Starting with START. START is a strategic arms reduction treaty. So what we need to understand is a few things out here. Let me get the highlighter and so that can help you understand. So START is strategic arms reduction treaty. So there would be a lot of questions, or there could be questions around what this START is. And but when it comes to CLAT, they want to get into detail. They would not ask you what is the meaning of a START. They would more of ask you what does START stands for. So if you see, START is a nuclear arms reduction treaty between US and Russian Federation. Now, these two things which you have to remember, it is a treaty between US and Russian Federation with the formal name of Measures for the Further Reduction and Limitation of Strategic Offensive Arms. It was signed on, now this is an important thing, 8th April 2010. So you have to remember this date which says 8th April 2010. And then you have US and Russia, between which this treaty has happened. And what you also need to see is after ratification entered into force on 5th February 2000, it is expected to last until 5th February 2026. Another date which you have to keep in mind is 5th February 2026. So from this slide, you can keep two things in mind. One, START stands for Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty between US and Russia. At the same time, it is 8th April is when it came into existence. Then after ratification, now it stands till 5th February of 2026. So these are the few points which you have to keep in mind. Let's go to the next one, Mission Sagar. You might have heard about this if you have seen recently, lot has been spoken about Mission Sagar. What is Mission Sagar actually? India launched Mission Sagar on Sunday as a part of the government's outreach initiative. Now, this is important. Government outreach initiative towards 5 island nations in the Indian Ocean amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. The Ministry of Defense, in a statement, said Indian naval ship Kesari has departed for Maldives. Now, remember the names of these countries: Maldives, Mauritius, Seychelles, Madagascar, and Comoros. These are the nations for whom we are doing a Mission Sagar, where what we are doing is we are providing them food items, COVID related medicines like HCQ tablets, which you might have heard about, a lot has been spoken about it, and special Ayurvedic medicines to them. So this is what you need to remember when it comes to a Mission Sagar. It is a government's outreach initiative towards 5 island nations. Which are the nations? Remember their names. What you are providing: food items, COVID related medicines, HCQ tablets in specific, and then you have the special Ayurvedic medicines which are also being given as a part of Mission Sagar. Let's go to the third one. What the third one says: yes, Chagos Island. You must have heard a lot about this of late. There has been lot of talk about it. Let's see what we need to understand and what is important for us when it comes to a Chagos Island. So when it comes to a Chagos Island, you need to know that the Chagos Island is basically a group of 7 atolls comprising more than 60 individual tropic islands in the Indian Ocean. But then what's a big deal about them? They lie south of Maldives. You should know that. This chain of islands is the southernmost of the Chagos Lacedae Ridge, a long submarine mountain. So till now, what you need to remember is they are 60 individual tropical islands, which has been included in the Chagos. So we call it Chagos Island. The UK has been called, now UK has been called an illegal colonial occupier by whom? Mauritius. Why? Because what was happened is after it ignored a deadline to return control of an overseas territory to island nation. Now Mauritius wants the control of these islands, while UK has been now called an illegal occupier because it has not given back the control to the Mauritius. The UN had given the UK 6 months. How much time was given? 6 months to give up control for Chagos Islands, but that has not happened. Mauritius says it was forced to trade the small island in the Indian Ocean in 1965. So 1965, Mauritius traded Chagos to UK. That's what you need to remember from the Chagos Island. Let's go to the next slide and let's see what we have here. Now, what you're talking about is, let's do a quick revision of everything.